It's a sad day for Mr. Joshi today. In spite of hard work, things haven't worked out the way he expected. There are over 500,000 small-scale industries in the country today. But many thousands have become sick units due to the lack of facilities. Joshi, a diligent entrepreneur, started his small-scale unit enthusiastically. But all his hopes and dreams have vanished into thin air. His factory has become a sick unit. What a way to end. His precious machinery is being auctioned today. But there's a surprise in store for Joshi. Sachdeva, a prospective buyer, has news for him.
Sachdeva, I want to talk to you.
Mr. Sachdeva, please come in my cabin.
I am very sorry for you. Your machine is in very good condition. Your setup is also not bad. Then why this failure?
Look, I put all my family's savings in this. Now no bank comes forward to give me loan.
Whether your unit is registered with District Industry Center?
No, I thought going to the government and registering will bring me problems. I will have to report periodically what is my production, sales, etc. Who has the patience?
Not that way, Mr. Joshi. See, my unit is registered. Of course, I have to fulfill some formalities. But I get bank loan, advice on technical matters. Anyway, my advice is don't sell your machines now. Please come and visit my factory. I will help you out of trouble. Here's my card.
A ray of hope for Mr. Joshi. A helping hand from a successful entrepreneur.
Look, Mr. Joshi, I don't want to beat about the bush. You take one of my brothers as partner. Reopen your shop. I will guide you rest of the way. Please don't worry.
Thank you very much for the suggestion.
Why don't you have a look at my factory? Come along with me. You see, earlier, I was not a flourishing entrepreneur. I started my workshop in a very small place 10 years ago. I used to remake clutch plates from the discarded ones. I was working single-handed and used to do the job myself. After some time, another unskilled worker joined me. We did not have even electricity at that time. Just one hand grinder and one drill were only my tools. From 2 or 3 clutch plates a day, we managed to increase our production to 40 pieces a day. I used to carry them on my cycle and deliver them to automobile spare part shops. From a small beginning, my business grew. Then I took up production of clutches for industrial application. But the real turning point of my business career came about when I registered my unit with the Directorate of Industries. The Small Industries Service Institute guided me on methods of improving production, marketing, etc. I even got a bank loan for further expansion.
Market study plays very important role not only in the case of large scale units but also in the case of small scale units. When we say market study, which is also known as market survey, we have to consider 4 basic points in case of demand of that particular product. But we can summarize the main market survey points into 5 categories. The first is market size.
I attended a short course in industrial management run by the Small Industries Service Institute. Scheme for the manufacture of industrial clutch plates. Industrial clutches and clutch plates has a wide demand with the indigenous machine tool manufacturers of our country. Many of these products till today are being imported by these organizations. Correspondence exchanged with these parties. They helped me in preparing my project report for expansion. The bank accepted it readily. Thanks to the registration and guidance from Small Industry Service Institute, today I am supplying clutch plates and clutch assemblies to many major industries, both in private and public sector, also to the defense establishments.
But there are many entrepreneurs who question the effectiveness of registration.
I am running an unregistered small-scale biological scientific laboratory. Registration does not immediately bring in money. Even after getting registration, bank loan is not all that easy as they claim. It takes a lot of time to complete the formalities.
You are talking of registration. My engineer unit was registered 5 years ago. For the last 2 years, I have been trying to get the import licenses for the raw materials and machinery, but I could not get. Instead, I am being shunted from one government department to another. This is a time-consuming process and ultimately affects my production.
I own a small-scale aromatic chemical manufacturing unit. Initially, I was hesitant in registering my unit, as I had to fill up number of forms, and the whole procedure is very cumbersome. I think the whole procedure must be simplified.
The sickness may be due to faulty management, non-availability of scarce raw material, finance, and marketing facilities. The other reason could be that they do not get themselves registered as small-scale units with the district industry center out of sheer fear that they will have to disclose their assets and liabilities and fill in number of forms. These small-scale units, if they register with us, the various facilities will be provided to them.
Look, I am having a small-scale cosmetic unit. For me, registration has been a blessing. Only after registration, I have been able to get raw materials, indigenous and imported, power supply, and financial assistance from bank easily. Today, I am exporting my cosmetics to foreign countries. We registered our small-scale unit in 1966. Our line is producing machinery for packaging industry. Today, our turnover is rupees 30 lakhs per year. We do not face any trouble from any government department. On the contrary, the Small Industry Service Institute helps us in getting order locally. So also the Engineering Export Promotion Council for exporting abroad.
I compete with the organized sector like Tata's, Hindustan Lever, Godrej, because of the various facilities granted to my unit by state and central government, such as financial and technical assistance, procurement of raw materials, getting government orders. Central government also assists by not charging excise duty on soap produced by small scale sector.
Our Mr. Joshi is now convinced about the advantages of registering his unit with the District Industries Centre. Provisional registration is now made in no time. Forms are so simple and easy to fill. And then you can apply for a factory shed or plot, power, machinery, bank loan, and other benefits. In fact, The District Industry Centre helps you to get all these facilities at various stages, right from planning to production and from the procurement of machinery to marketing. As soon as you go into production, you get permanent registration, your passport to prosperity. Remember, today you may not need any official aid, but tomorrow you may suddenly run into difficulties like Joshi. At that time, it may be difficult to get help if you don't get yourself registered right now. The government has to plan well ahead of time for making available to you sheds and plots, water supply, power, raw materials, machinery, loans, etc. While registration helps the government to plan for you, it helps you to have a trouble-free journey on the road to prosperity.